G'day guys, I'm Luke Breust. I'm here with Jack Gunston. We're going to sit back and enjoy some of Hawthorn's most iconic moments and give them a rank. Need to volume up.
Could kick this, and he has. He's had the best 5 minutes of his footy life, and that includes the 04 Grand Final.
Jeez, we've started pretty hot. I remember watching that, I think I was year 11. Obviously Geelong, red hot favourites, expecting them to win, and as I've gotten older, you get to understand a positional move in a game and how much it can spark a team. And Dewey goes forward, kicks a couple of goals.
Yeah, I think
changes the course of the game.
So I actually went for Hawthorn on the day because my brother was a Cat supporter. So I just wanted to go against,
as you do.
Yeah, against the Cats. And then I think it was just before that the Mark Williams Dew play. Was that in the third as well?
Yep.
And then he kicked that one after that. So he's had a purple patch.
Did I say Lance Franklin handball?
Yeah.
Jeez, Lance Franklin handball in a grand final.
Little goal assist for Bud.
Wow.
All right, next one.
But now they're in trouble.
Magic.
From Slattery, or rather Hooley came unstuck. Rioli a little 1-2 and Bateman gets through and kicks a goal. Marvellous.
That's generation.
God, he made me a better player.
Oh yeah. The amount of times that I used to kick the ball, like I remember the hanger he took against Fremantle, Cyril, I did not kick the ball within 5 metres of where I wanted the ball to go, and then he just made it look good.
I'm sure that was just like a random game.
Yeah.
And he just
lights
it up.
And he's in his first year as well.
Was that his first year? 2009, second year.
Second year. Wins goal of the year, doesn't it?
Oh, surely it had to.
Yeah, so it's right up there.
I'm getting excited for this next one. Do I need to speak?
Well,
do you want me to just press play?
I'm not going to speak.
You're not going to speak?
No.
Hale, body to body with Sandilands, a remarkable athlete, knocked it to the wrong man, Breust. Breust goes through and kicks a goal.
Do you like the commentary after that where it says he pilfered the footy?
I don't even know what that word means.
Yeah, right.
Like, you still talk about this goal. Like, you have to remind Wiz and Guinea about this now, don't you?
Well, it's exactly what we teach. David Hale always.
Yeah, I'm glad I just paused it on this moment.
David Hale always says that he won the hit out.
Look at that.
He's halfway up Sandland's arm.
He's not even touching his elbow. When you kicked that, it felt like we'd won. Like,
Yeah.
not knowing how much time's left, I'm looking at it now. There's still 14 minutes.
Yeah,
but
still a lot of time. Yeah.
it felt like that was one of the moments that that closed the grand final.
Yeah, and I hadn't been able to get a goal that day, so it was a nice one.
But if we're ranking the first three,
yeah,
you're probably
third.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Good goal though.
So Dewey, Cyril.
At the moment, yeah.
On 99 goals, Lance Franklin joins the 100 club.
Imagine kicking 100 goals.
That'd be that cool.
Spoken, out they come by their thousands.
Like he's kicked 20% of our goals in one season.
I know, it's ridiculous.
50 years of AFL to reach.
Look at them trying to get, like, Birch, Chance Bateman, they were trying to get there, and then now it's getting away.
Yeah.
100.
That's got to be right up there.
Would you be more nervous kicking a set shot in the grand final or having everyone standing on the fence waiting to jump over and you've got to kick 100? I'd be...
Probably that.
And then they'd probably boo you.
Yeah.
Well, they'd still run on anyway, expecting you kicked it.
How many would jump the fence and then it's like a point and then they got to run back?
And you got to run back. And he's had this twice in his career.
No.
But
And he's nailed both of them.
it was a pretty big moment. I think what made it even funnier, didn't then Clarko flood the back line and
Yeah, Fev finished on 99.
they finished on 99.
Stiff Fev.
I think that probably goes. Does that go above yours?
Just.
No. Just.
Chick plays on. Seconds only remaining. They've got to take a mark. Yeah! Dixon has
We
taken
can't
a
give
go.
Dicko a shot.
Dicko's last. This is last.
Dixon.
Look at him. What's on his chin?
And the sideburns, how there's a big get
Oh
on his
my
sideburns.
God.
They look doing a
Really
war
got him
dance. This is crazy, he says. He
Have you had
shoots
a
the
shot
goal.
after the siren?
He kicks the
No.
goal. And
It would be a
Hawthorn
good
wins the
feeling.
game.
It'd be pretty cool to kick a goal after the siren to win the game.
Yeah.
I don't say this too often. I feel like the smaller goalposts back in the day, it was easier to kick goals.
It's not easier, Jack.
It is.
It's not
It
easier.
is.
They're still decent sized
Yeah, but
goalposts.
like they're tiny. Like, stop giving Dicko credit. We're not giving Dicko credit.
What's the theory behind that?
Visually, it looks easier. Not that you get the goal if it goes over the goalpost. Like, none of that. It just visually looks smaller and easier to kick a goal.
It's so much easier when they're taller.
No, there's just more room up there.
Yeah, more room for you to miss.
What have you got? A Velcro Hawk and a Melbourne Guernsey.
I love how he just doesn't care.
Yeah, obviously a very significant time in our history, and to think that we mightn't have been here as a standalone club would have been pretty sad to see. So the work that everyone put in back then to keep us alive, and then to see how well the club's going now in the last, 25 years or 6 years or whatever. So,
Well, I think the courage that Don showed here to be the front man and the face of this non-merger, for me, it's probably the most iconic moment we've seen so far on the screen. Without Don doing what he did and the others around him, it's those moments on the footy field probably don't happen in Hawthorn colours. So
yeah, it's probably a good call.
I think it's number one.
I like it.
Do something! Do! Don't think, Mick! Don't hope! Do! At least you can come off and say, I did this! Or I shepherded! Or I played on! At least I did something!
Would you be able to?
It gives me chills every time I hear it.
It's the same as the Alan.
Imagine actually being there.
The Yabby Jeans one that they play.
Like Sam could actually not talk before a game and you just play that. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go.
I'm good, yeah.
Like that is iconic.
Yeah, that is iconic.
He's a legend of this footy club.
Even just the voice is just so iconic.
Yeah.
Every time you hear that voice, you know exactly who it is, and you know how powerful the words are going to be.
That quote through our few years
Yeah.
coming through, like that'd get used through a week or in a game.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Clarko would use it a fair bit.
Yeah. Would you know it all off by heart?
I don't have a great memory, but
I reckon I shepherded it all. I reckon I'd know.
If you were to say it to me now,
Yeah.
do you think you'd naturally try and put on his voice? I think you would.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it just talking normally.
Yeah. Nice, so it's right up there.
Now he's hugging the pocket here, wanting Hodge to win a one-on-one against Schofield.
I've got a gripe with this one.
Got a high tackle, back to Hodge. That's a goal, I think.
Do you reckon his eyes darted inside?
Quick look.
He's never looked inside in his life, and he told us to do it every single time. Imagine we did this, and he was standing inside.
Well, you live and die by the sword, don't you?
And what else did we say back then?
What?
Celebrate to your teammates, and look what he does.
Puopolo got a high tackle, back to Hodge.
So didn't look
That's
inside.
a goal, I think. It is. Hodge has done it from.
And then straight to the crowd.
Straight to the crowd.
It's a fair goal, though.
That's a great goal. Like, don't get me wrong, well done, but you're lucky you kicked it.
Do you know, I think makes it more iconic is Bruce's commentary.
Bruce makes everything more
Yeah.
iconic. He seems to get really high grand final day, doesn't he?
wants to kick a snake.
Someone knows how to win a Norm Smith.
He does. He's got two of them. So
I know. And he'd let us know too.
he did it right.
Pretty iconic moment.
Very iconic.
Good celebration with the crowd. Brought the crowd involved. Pretty cool photos that he's got for life.
Yeah.
Oh, the post is broken. Matthews hit it and broke the point.
He-Man.
Oh, talk about a He-Man. How was that?
Yeah, I know that. I've seen this
A
before.
fantastic effort by the.
That's pretty iconic as well. Random, a bit random.
It's a bit random, but it's something that's shown. You probably see that every year at some stage.
Yeah. And someone will always be like, I remember the day Matthews broke the post.
Yeah. Is it Hawthorn iconic? Like, yeah, it's in Hawthorn colours. And Lee Matthews, who's the GOAT.
The GOAT, yeah. Meh one.
Sorry, Lee.
Middle of the road.
You're a star, though.
Hang on. Might not be over yet.
13.
5 seconds to go. Let it bounce. 13. 13. Can you believe it?
Look at
He's kicked 13.
How many did you kick that day?
I don't know.
168 points.
Couple of goals maybe. Just my stock standard 2.
You look 12.
Young.
That's
Look young.
pretty iconic
Yeah.
because of the commentary as well.
Yeah.
Like, Hutto, well done.
Yeah. Takes me 3 weeks to have 13 kicks, let alone
It's
13 goals.
pretty impressive. I think his Cal Hooker one's
better.
Cal Hooker, the goal with Cal Hooker chasing him.
Yeah.
It's probably more
But you
iconic.
think more like this, like the 13th goal, or like 13 as a number? Like,
To be honest, I couldn't name one of his other 12, one of the other 12 goals, but I know the 13th. Snap,
Yeah, true.
lands at his feet, picks it up, snaps, 13,
Yeah.
game over.
So mind you, Gunston would be like 13. Just didn't kick like 16.
Love to see how many handballs he had in his career, Dunstall.
Do either of you have a goal that you remember because watching it back, there was just a good commentary line around it?
Actually, Luke passed me one in the 2013 grand final, and
Kicks to the top of the square.
Bruce,
Gunston got it.
Bruce, called me a star. I think it was for the first time. I was like, geez, Bruce is calling me a star.
It must be going
I was like, oh wow, I must be going all right.
I've made it.
Yeah, I've made it.
I finally made it.
So yeah, Bruce made that my moment. I've never forgotten him saying that and that goal.
One of my favourites would be, it might have been Howie actually, for my 500th goal. Said small forward, big number. And I know, like, when I listened to that back, sort of, yeah, appreciative that, of the words and.
They make moments extra special.
Yeah.
I reckon commentators, when they nail it,
When
it's
they
a tough
nail
gig,
it. Yeah.
but when they nail it, it's like when your horse wins a Melbourne Cup or something.
Yeah.
They always seem to nail it.
Yeah.
Oh, he asked about this. He's like, this better be on.
That was a big hit. I think it
Oh
was
wait, I keep
McAvoy or
going.
Roughead that got him
Gunston,
inside.
this really
In
was.
the goal square, Gunston.
When that stuff happens in a first quarter, like it sets the tone.
Yeah.
So like whether it's an iconic Hawthorn moment, it was definitely,
Hale tries to back.
that was like a moment for the day, but for the group as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the group that went from 2012, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
When the leaders set the tone, tackle hard.
For the day, yeah. And then especially to get then reward off the back of it.
Yeah, pretty good hit.
Yeah.
Pretty good hit.
Hand it down. Gee, they've been hard on Hanbury. That was a
Looks like Hodge was having a shot again.
big hit. I think it was McAvoy or Roughead that got
goal
him
square,
inside.
Standard.
In the goal square, Gunston.
Look at the hair as well.
Yeah, it was a bit going.
And the glove.
Handball over the top.
Clean.
Breust. Well done, Rivers.
There's lots of-
Lewis brilliantly
Oh,
got
you're
it.
involved as well.
Good to put them in front. He doesn't
So
miss.
clearly, hang on, you didn't know I was involved?
Nah.
I knew you were involved.
Oh, really? What you like?
So what do you remember?
Slips.
If
Well, I wouldn't have
before
seen.
watching that,
I wouldn't have seen.
how would you explain Shawnee's goal?
Um,
So you knew you handballed it out.
I actually thought it went there. Look, so I grabbed it, handball, Louis to Burgoyne, yeah, not you on the little slips catch, knee cricket fielder.
Interesting.
But I would have been on the ground.
Yeah, but surely you've watched
Watched
it
it,
back.
yeah, I probably have, yeah.
This is memorable because for me this at this stage of my career, this is my favourite game of football.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the grand finals, awesome, loved them, but to be down 20 odd points at three-quarter time,
Yeah.
having lost the grand final the year before,
Having lost 10 in a row to them.
having lost 10 in a row to them, and then to fight back. They still had a chance to win it
Yeah.
at the end, but
Yeah.
to fight back, couldn't hear the final siren, the crowd was so loud,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, that's the goosebumps
Yeah.
end of the game where it's like, holy hell,
Yeah,
how do we win that?
Like in our careers, it's
Yeah.
gone right up the top. But overall in Hawthorn history,
Handball over the top.
what do you reckon?
Well done, Rivers.
Do you reckon that's rogue from me just dropping it inside?
Oh yeah,
not
I don't know who
outside?
you're handballing that to, but we don't win this game. Do we win three? Will we?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. Well,
Who knows?
I don't know. You win 16, but you might not win 3 in a row. Massive part of the Hawthorn history.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare to iconic moments.
Yeah. Again, it's right up there. though.
Like Dewey's moments, win a grand final
Yeah,
in the third quarter. This gets us there to have the opportunity
yeah.
to make a grand final.
And then starts a
Are we being
three-peat.
selfish because we're involved?
And then starts a three-peat, so.
Very interesting, Dennis, at that first bounce because Yates came off the wing and went straight for Dermott Burton. And Dermott's down on his knees, as you can see.
There's the siren.
Look at the score, 144 58.
A heart stopper. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen it classic.
I don't know, I feel like everyone you speak to just has, like the 89 grand final is just,
Their favourite.
yeah, it's like such an iconic grand final.
Then he
for
goes
the
down,
club.
goes off, comes back.
Yeah, still kicks a few, didn't he?
Yeah.
Against Geelong again.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into that 89 grand final. I know it's back to back as well.
Jeez, that's
a lot to unpack.
yeah. Like I wasn't born. Were you born? It's not a moment. It's a big game.
Yeah,
There's moments in that game that are iconic,
yeah,
but I still think that's
Of all the 13 premierships, is it?
I feel like amongst the Hawthorn fans,
It's the most talked about, yeah. And favourite, yeah.
It's got to be just under the Don Scott and...
Yeah.
Oh, is it this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and the old man.
Bomber support.
With the Bombers jumper on.
Who'd you have?
On my jumper.
Yeah.
Matty Lloyd.
Matty Lloyd. Do you remember any, like...
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I remember it. Essendon was smashing them.
And then...
Hawthorn came out, started punching on, there was knees going flying.
Again, like through Hawthorn's history, referenced
Had you heard it?
multiple times. As in,
Yeah. Oh,
the
every
line
time
in
the
the
Essendon game comes on.
Yeah, it's like line in the sand, and then we, like the Matty Lloyd hit on Sewell like years later. So that I feel like you do get educated on that rivalry.
Yeah, it's definitely a outside, like the Essendon rivalry is the fans and more external than probably what we talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true.
But it's not iconic, but it's a moment that...
It's a significant moment in
Yeah.
Hawthorn's history. That's what I'm told.
Pretty cool to win a granny in your last game, eh?
Would be pretty good.
Go out on top.
That would be very nice.
That's pretty iconic.
Yeah, that's iconic. I feel like everyone, if you said, "Oh,
Everyone
what
loves
did
Shane.
Crawford say on Grand Final Day?"
Yeah, everyone knows.
Everyone knows. So it'd be right up there.
That's funny. It's like iconic in a totally different way to what the others, some of the others are.
Yeah,
But
not an on-field act.
it's a Hawthorn moment that everyone remembers.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We certainly enjoyed reminiscing on some iconic moments of the Hawthorn Footy Club. Like and subscribe to the link below and check it out.